And welcome back to KC News. Loka, how's it looking over there at the Boss Mill press conference that's happening tonight? What's the energy looking like?
Oh, hey there, Jamark. Loker here. Things are looking pretty lively at the Boss Marill press conference. Ever since he got knocked out of playoffs, people have been wanting to hear from him. Hopefully we get something good tonight.
All right, well, let's get to it then, Loka. Can you show us the live footage, please? All right. Calm down. All right. How we all doing, guys? How we all doing? All right. Let's get to it, shall we? All right. First question. You. Mr. Merrill. Starting from the beginning of your season, can you describe the Week 0 fiesta that went on for the roster?
Who the fuck are these people?
What was up with all the last-minute signing and so many different Pokémon to be on the team? Yeah, well, okay, I'll be honest, okay? I had a bit of a freak out Week 0. Don't know why, but, I felt like I needed to, change this, change that, and so I ended up ruining everything. And then in one final day, the day right before the lock-in of Week 0, I got some help.
Errol? Yeah, I remember when he came knocking on my door. Poor fella had Necrozma on his payroll. Biggest paycheck thief in the league, I tell ya. Anyways, I hate to see an old rival go out like that, so I made some calls. Got my boys Darkrai and Decidueye to come up from Cancun a few weeks early. Yes, sir, that team got fixed up real good.
So yeah, Cards helped me out. If it wasn't for his help, Lord knows I wouldn't have ended second place regular season. I know that for sure. So yeah, shout out Cards. Anyways, next question. Mr. Merrill. Yeah, suspicious looking gentleman in the back with the weird looking foot, ankle? I don't know. I can't tell from your profile picture.
Thanks, Mr. Merrill. Not to skip ahead too far, but during playoffs, there was a bit of a rivalry going on between you and a fellow named Alexis. Can you tell me, what are your thoughts on the Lexus versus Raxbox debate?
Alright, well, first, clean up your dribble. Looking weird, bro. And second, people get mocks, right? I feel like I'm a pretty good mock partner. I'm honestly, not to, glaze myself or anything, but I'd say I'm probably one of the best mock partners in the league. Simply because, I try to bring what they would bring and I don't go too far, and I always give suggestions and all that, yada yada. Just what I would want in an ideal mock partner and what I do have in a mock partner. However, I've heard, through the grapevine that Lexus mocks, they aren't that great because after like a game or two, bro starts bringing the wackest, weirdest sets in the world. But hey, you know what? If you want those type of mocks, man, all you, more power to you, man. But those mocks would not work for me. That's all I got to say on the matter. Mr. Merrill.
Hello, Mr. Merrill. Do you mind if I ask a question?
Of course, sure. Go ahead, miss.
Right, so, Mr. Merrill, with the signing of a legend who is in contention and won multiple league MVP titles in Darkrai, what were your expectations of the Mon in the beginning, and did he live up to them?
I knew the Mon was good, but Lord Jesus, I did not know that he was that good, man. Let me tell you, being able to just show up and just click Dark Pulse every week and just have it somehow work out, you gotta hand it to him, man, honestly. Yeah, I knew he had game, I just didn't know how much, and to that, I gotta respect it. The Mon's great. No problems with the Mon, and I hope that he has a continuing, good career and see success in KC. Just happy to work with him. Mr. Merrill. Mr. Merrill. Yep, you. Go ahead. Hello, Mr. Boss. Your scrim partner, J. Remy, has had a much tougher time this season than before, but I noticed that both of you had to face a lot of the same opponents in the regular season. Do you have any comment on his and your performances on, this in mind? Yeah, so I high-key lucked out because I was, trailing his opponents when we got to the other. So, he'd play Temple, and I played Temple, and so, I got to piggyback off, prep and all that shit, and I got to mock the matchup, twice as much, so that shit definitely helped me in getting second place regular season, so, besides that, I'm also the motherfucking GOAT. But I do have a memo from him on this matter, so I'll play that for you real quick.
Yo, it's crazy. This guy rode off my coattails the whole season. I mean, he's my mock partner, respect and all, but like, that's kind of fucked up. This guy literally could have got higher than 3rd place at least, man. Like, come on. What are we doing? This guy had like half the work to do. Hey, shout out Boss Moto.
He's just joking around. I didn't do like half the work or anything, you know. I still put in the work. All right. Anyways, next question. You go ahead. Yeah, Mr. Merrill. Were there any Pokemon that surprised you when you were using them for the season, and any, of course, that disappointed you? You thought would do better? Yeah, I got a couple actually. Decidueye, Tauros, Paldea, and Glacier. Without those guys holding it down for me, Darkrai would have had a much tougher time sweeping up the competition, that's for sure. Gliscor, you know, he did just about as well as I thought he would do. Same thing with Iron Crown, even though I couldn't use him for a few matches at the beginning. Thundurus, did I. Tinkaton, I mean, it's Tinkaton, right? You always gotta get something out of that mon, right? And then Tentacruel was a big disappointment, I'm not gonna lie. I really thought it would do more. I just had higher expectations for the mon, and going forward, you know, I wish him the best of luck, but we'll see how he does in the future KC. Maybe he signs back with Boss Merle, maybe he doesn't, I don't know, but either way, you know, his performance this season was not that great.
Mr. Merrill, if I could very quickly just ask you about the pending lawsuit that you have from...
Nope. All right, last question. You over there in the back? Yeah, you far away from this guy.
So you don't want to comment on the Midway case?
Next question, please. Yeah, of course. Mr. Merle, I just want to quote you really quick. In fact, I'm calling it now. Boss Merle will win Season 5. What are your thoughts on that claim now that you're knocked out of playoffs? And what are your plans for Season 6? Will we receive the return of Sun? I can confirm one thing and one thing only. I will not be running Sun in Season 6. You know, I think Sun, it's very fun, but it's not really conducive to my growth as a player. So we're going to put it on the back shelf for now. Maybe in the future when we're having a bit of fun, you know, I'll return to it. But for now, we're looking to grow and learn and, you know, get better at draft. And that's #1 priority. As for plans for Season 6, I do have a few Pokemon that I'm eyeing. I don't want to say any, you know. There's competition watching at the moment. It's gonna watch this press conference / interview thing or whatever. So, but for Season 6, you know, goals to get better, place the same or higher, and maybe win a chip, bro. Maybe, but we'll see. I think I could do it. I think I very much have the skills and the mindset to do it, but we just got to get there. You know what I mean? Taking a more humble approach this time, you know. See how that works out for me, but we'll see. And you know, I will say one more thing: the rumors that if I win, I'll become unmuzzled. They're true. I'll answer the rumors. They're true. We will see the unmuzzling one day when I get a chip. But for now, I don't know if that's Season 6, 7, or 8, but we'll see when we get there. Anyways, thank you for your time, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good night. Oh, and thanks for watching.
The boom bip, the boom, the bang bang bang. You're now rocking with the best. Play. Don't say. Mashallah, life is good.